Tell these people about yourself, bro.
What it do, man? Duke Liddell from the city of East St. Louis by way of Washington Park. Um, man, just a East St. Louis native. Man, Mr. Real People is what they call me now, though.
Beyond, I know you kind of personally, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna get into those type of details just yet, but um, what made you get into fashion and what made you choose Real People to be your brand?
Well, starting off with fashion, like I had people before me, like with the Rare brand, with the Wealthy Circle, Fashionably Late. So like those are like family members to me. So just seeing how they grinded and made a name for themselves with their clothing lines and everything, people flocking to their brands, and it was like never a thought to start mine, but just seeing everybody, you know, one of like they major supporters with doing helping them or even wearing their merch or whatnot. So doing that and just I guess whenever everything started slowing down and I was just trying to figure out stuff for myself, it was like I need to do something, you know? And so just working with behavior kids for like 6 years, man, it just sparked up real people. Like these people are real people. They got the same issues. Everybody got the same issues, the same problems in their life, bro. Like everybody go through something, you know. So I was just keeping it strictly for real people, you know. Like just I wanted something everybody was gonna be able to
Relate to.
adapt to, you know what I'm saying, or relate to it. Because everybody, you could have a brand, but you everybody got a name brand, you know. So just finding something that stick and it was gonna be forever, longevity.
Real talk. I know it's crazy that like conflict of interest, like you said, real people. Like this goes into the story, like how I met you. Like we was in Miami. So this is the first time we
Straight
actually
up,
met each other. So
straight
like
up.
what I'm saying. What I admired about you was like, bro. I was kind of going through a little conflict out there. You know what I'm saying? I just remember I was on a balcony
Yeah,
and out of everybody was there, you know what I'm saying? People
yeah,
that been knew me, you came out there and hollered at me like, bro, you cool. And I
straight
don't
up.
think you probably ever paid attention to that little, situation. But that shit meant a lot to me. So it's like
Straight up.
real people, like you one of those real people, like you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
straight
So
up.
I love
Likewise,
it. Like
bro.
you fit your brand, bro.
Man,
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that, bro.
Real
And
talk.
I really do. I don't have like a big ego or pride or nothing like that, but I kind of focus on how I carry myself. You know what I'm saying? Like if I look at you like you one of my homies, I'm gonna call and check on you. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what's to you, what's going on, what's if you feeling like you're not yourself. If I see you not being yourself, I'm gonna holler at you. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. That's real.
Straight up.
Beyond that, so like you said, you was inspired by people, you know what I'm saying, to do the fashion. So, what was like if I was to want to start a brand up, like you know what I'm saying, what was your stepping on? Like, what made you like? What was your first purchases you made? You know what I'm saying? What was the startup like?
The startup was my initial thing was to cut the middleman out. So
Mm-hmm.
I immediately bought myself a heat press. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, like that was my first purchase. That was the start. My cousin he brought over a silhouette, like
Mm-hmm.
a cut out of vinyl and everything out of it. I already had a laptop, so it was just basically putting putting the work in. And I
Mm-hmm.
was on YouTube every night, day, bruh. Still to this day, like I still be on YouTube trying to figure it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Like putting names, putting not putting names, but like putting brands to like just going details with the brands, bro. Figuring out fabrics and knowing what's gonna work for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So all that, man, is. But to start, you gotta start. You just gotta be ready to do it. You just gotta know you gonna take a few L's before you win. You know what I'm saying? And
But
it's a everyday struggle, everyday hustle with it.
but no, that's hard. Like you know what I'm saying. So like, was it any points where you were just like, man, bro, this shit ain't for me? Like, man, like,
bro, I was just talking to my wife like 2 days ago about it and telling her to just telling my wife, yo, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I was just kicking it with her, just telling her, yo, hey, this might be my last run with it. You know what I'm saying? Just telling her. She looked at me like, man, shut up. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Shit, but bro, I had days, well, not days, just a moment. You know, like I felt like if I feel like someone wasn't going right, I had them days, bro. It may not, it may not seem like it's gonna stop me or nothing like that, but I have a day or two like, bro, what the hell? I'm taking L after L. Like, dang, I done put 5 G's in her. I'm not even about to see 5 G's back. You know, like when you know you supposed to be clowning after 5 racks. But I'm glad I'm learning though, and I'm so happy. My heart, it's just in my heart to just keep on and want to do this, cause bro, I never had nothing else I wanted to do. No, I wanted to hoop and play football and all that, but that was in the projects. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to play basketball or do that in high school. After I got cut my junior year, it was a wrap for me. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically like one of my first loves, like one of my kids. You know? So I just every day I put everything, I pour everything.
Do you feel like even like where you at, like how long you been putting in? Do you feel like the success financially? Do you feel like the overall like support now, or do you feel like you could go harder? I mean, everybody feels like they could go harder, but do you feel like right now are you content with your business right now? If she was to be like, okay, are you content with your business right now?
I'm not content at all because I still like I've been looking at like my brand like I've been going through high school. You know what I'm saying? Like your first year you like, all right, this freshman year I'm figuring things out. Sophomore year, it's dang near still the same thing as your freshman year. Junior year you feeling like, dang, all right, I got a little name for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I'm in the papers. I'm getting magazines. Everybody in the city wearing my clothing line. So senior year hit, which was last year. I'm like, all right, I'm all right. But knowing, I'm like, man, bro, I gotta still figure something out, bro, cause I feel stagnant. When you feel stagnant, you damn near feeling like giving up type thing. But it was just, it's still like a motivational push for yourself. If you don't have it in your heart, bro, it ain't gonna be for you, you know. Like I always know this is what I want to do now. You know what I'm saying? So it's, bro, them stagnant days are probably like my biggest pushes, probably. So I can't even be content with it. Is because there's so many other brands that got 50 plus years behind them and stuff. Like 20, 30 years, bro. I'm only 5 years in. You know, so
So like you said, so right now you kind of like your freshman in college,
I'm a
like
freshman in college right now.
and I think I love the analogy that you use with that, because it's kind of like, okay, yeah, you the big dog where you from. It's like
Yeah,
being a dope hooper from
come
your
on,
hood,
man.
but now you in a league where everybody dope. You know what
Everybody
I'm
got
saying?
everybody creative as hell.
Right.
Everybody crafty,
Right.
and but that's, bruh, it's exactly like that.
So now you just, where you feel like with your brand, like you say, is kind of with your skill, where are you gonna come into this next part of life? Like, where you gonna stick out? Like, where is there anything you just like, you got something that you don't gotta share it to the world, you know?
Like I could share it. I could share like as far as like goals now. Like I didn't have goals set. Now it's like I had goals set, bro. I really want my merch in these Netflix movies and on the scenes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So those are my like go-to things right now. Like, bro, I'm striving to get it in the Netflix movie. Whatever I gotta do, who I gotta talk to, bump into the right people, talk to the right people. Those are my goals right now. Having conversations with people that know stuff, how to get into those lanes and stuff. So a lot of that is really how my days go now. Like I don't focus on no competitive stuff around the city or the talk who got the coldest clothing line around the city. That's not my competition no more. I'm over it. Not over it, but we did that in high school. I'm in college now.
And that's hard. And I think I like what you even like when you spoke on like where you from, like when we go to different places in the world, like you know what I'm saying, we all from different side. Like we from the east side of St. Louis, and you know, we was always told to tell people like we from St. Louis, and it really don't work as how people make it seem to think like everybody like even over there like everybody got their hoods and who they click with and who they don't like, and us like it's East St. Louis, but there's so many city
Different
little
parts.
towns in East
I
St.
swear
Louis
to
where
God.
like we may look big, but nah,
Man, we
bro.
are
You go
small.
across the street on certain places,
You're in a
y'all
different
beefing like
neighborhood.
like real talk. It's like so I be like, you know, from being in a small place, we don't have so much. Well, you know, I say we don't have so much support within each other. Cause like you said, it's more of a competition. So everybody want to be the big or the first, and ain't nobody really clear. Like, so where can you change? What are you doing with your brand to change that aspect? Are you willing to collab with anybody?
Yeah, cause it was never my initial standpoint was to never compete with nobody around here with clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because we can all do this. We can all be in Walmart. You feel me? We can all be in these stores. We can all do this. It's gonna be a competitive with the numbers, of course. But I don't look at no other brand like, I got problems with you because of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that. I'm not having no back and forth arguing about who copying who or who did what first or how do. Man, no, none of that. I don't care what this person doing. I'm gonna still do me. Even if a person around here copy off my clothes, it's not gonna stop me. You feel me? Because you not my competitor, yo. We home team. You know what I'm saying? So I win, you win. You win, I'm gonna feel like I win. But everybody don't got that. Everybody don't got that. But I can't teach it neither. I can only show you and lead by example.
But I always feel like that too. Like, you know, even if you kind of know, I always tell people, bro, it ain't no, it's nothing wrong with showing, giving somebody they flowers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all motivated by somebody, bro. You know, so, like, you know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, you see these people, a lot of people get sued for copyrights. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, like you said, when you really in tune to your business, like you get these trademarks and these copyrights over certain styles, or people can't really copy you. So if they do, you know what I'm saying, and it gets major success of it. You know what I'm saying? You could really go after them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling that's what you should do. But like I said, certain things is giving somebody a shout out, you know, prevent so much, you know what I'm saying? It's just a mutual communication on the board. You know what
That's
I'm
all it,
saying?
man. Conversation rule the nation, man. For real. Like it's so easy to just, bro. We can talk. Talk about the business. Talk about your problem. I can help you with your brand. You feel me? I done helped several people with brands or whatever.
Okay, where you at Reddit right now? So say for instance, like, um, would you be willing to sell your brand but still work for your brand to help it be like if somebody came like, man, my guy,
Crazy story, bro. Somebody offered me like 25K, and then like a month later he came back. Like after he saw like I probably posted something and got a lot of traction or something like that. He messaged me again. Yo, I got 40,000 for your brand, bro. What's up? What you wanna do? No, I'm not. I can't sell that, bro. I probably spent 20,000 last year. I probably lost 20,000 last year with clothes. You know what I'm saying? So nah, that
and them big numbers compared to a lot of people, like people don't understand. This ain't a couple $100, you know what I'm saying? You spending and
this is
this
all I got.
it's major. Like so, like you say, it's like your
This
baby.
is
So
it.
you just can't leave your baby if your baby don't become or whoever you see, if your baby born with three toes,
You
you
know
can't
what I'm
leave your
saying?
baby at the
Come on,
hospital. You
bro.
know what
We
I'm
gonna
saying?
work through this.
Yeah, real talk. That's
Straight up.
hard.
I'm on,
That's
and
hard.
I keep on saying, bro, I'm only 5 years in. Like I don't know no other clothing line locally around here that was consistent for 5 straight years. 5 straight years, no stops, no hiccups. Like I don't know that. So I'm right now. I feel like I'm the leader of that. Cause can't nobody come and tell me around here in our little area. Nobody around here could be like, yo, dude, bro, all right, this is your next step. These are so I'm out here basically figuring everything out for the next person. You know what I'm saying? Or I want to be that person now. You know? I want to be able to tell the homie, yeah, bro, nah, this is what you got to do with your stuff. This is how we win right here. You follow this, follow this. I'm gonna be able to tell everybody, hey, start a brand. I'm your man. You feel me? Start a brand. I'm your man.
Right now, give your top favorite brands of like around locally that you willing to collab with, that you like rocking. You know what I'm saying?
I love Wealthy Circle to death. That's family. So
That's brother.
yeah, love them to death. Like the hand. That's my. You know what I'm saying? Who got me going? Who motivate me? Who?
I
Hey,
call him like, we ain't gotta, cause I'm gonna have him on like on the show too. But I
man,
call him like me personally like the Pharrell of this shit, like
bruh,
low
he
key,
the
like
man. He the one.
yeah,
He's the one,
yeah,
bruh. I don't care what that man can't do no wrong.
real talk.
Whatever he do, cause even if I don't feel it, you the only one that can do it. You feel me? Like you the only one that can pull it. So
So
yeah,
you got
Wealthy
Wealthy Circle,
Circle.
your top one.
Um, Wealthy Circle. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. I rock with Much Better.
Much better. I never heard of them. Like, you know what
Much
I'm
Better.
saying?
He Eastside Easy. He rap. He
Okay,
got
okay. I
yeah.
know him on the rap tip, like know of him. Like I don't know him personally, but I heard his music. I know he did some songs with people on mutual,
Yes
you know what I'm saying,
sir. Yes
cool
sir.
with.
Yep.
For
Yep.
shit
For
show.
sure. All right. Wealthy Circle. Much Better. Serious.
Heard of
Serious
them.
clothing. Um. Shit. I fuck with retro,
Retro.
and I fuck with all things retro over in St. Louis.
Okay.
So like that. That's kind of like my top five that I can just go straight to off the head. You know, it's people. I rock with everybody brands, but those are five like ones that I look at like, damn, that. All right, I'll pull some shit like that, probably. You gotta be consistent, persistent. You gotta just every day with it. Like it ain't nothing, bro. I work on clothes every day for the last 6 years. No, for the last 5 years, bro. I worked on clothes every day, even on vacation, on honeymoon, still working on clothes. Like, bro, if I pick up my phone, I'm texting somebody about clothes. It's something about clothes all day, and I'm loving it. Cause, bro, if I would have started this in high school or something like that, I'd be so far well off. But timing is everything, bro. And I'm my mind sharp, my mind ready for whatever, bro. I'm just ready to be big, ready to be major.
No, real talk. So like, okay, bro, you know what I'm saying? We kind of gonna wrap things up a little bit, but I want to ask you, is there any like words of encouragement that you wanna give out to the next, you know what I'm saying, person that wanna pick up the clothing or anything like that? It don't even necessarily gotta be clothing. Like, just any words of encouragement to keep going.
Man, if it's something that anybody want to do out there, bro, anything, whatever it is, you have to start. You know, you gotta start. Like if it's anything you want to do, whatever you want to do, you gotta start. Whether it's reading the first book, reading the first chapter of the book, like you have to start to know where you're going. You know, and that's only the real.
And so that's hard, man. He say he got the one of the realest in it, man. Duke Liddell, real people, man. We out.